Hello. This is the first Reflect&Connect for this new semester. Um, for this one, we will be discussing Chapter 7 from the Gillespie and Hammond. Um, One thing that I want to bring to attention right away is in the text, they mentioned that students with ADHD tend to have a like better learning ability. Um, and I get it that this text was made. Let me pull it up. This text was made sometime a while ago. So it's probably maybe slightly outdated, but not that much. Um, that isn't always necessarily the case. There are a bunch of different factors that go into learning. ADHD is one of them, but I feel like making a general statement of students who have this aspect of their lives that they have to go through and work with. It kind of not only downplays the like ability of students who don't have ADHD like for their learning, and it also kind of makes that much more pressure for these students who do have ADHD to perform and do well because of this statement. Um, I, for one, can make some connections from people that I know who have ADHD, and they're vastly different, comparatively on a grading scale, or even just how they are students. Ooh, excuse me. So I don't think that statement was necessarily true, but that was just a small part of the chapter. Get into it now. Um, this chapter was a big focus about going through different works and running an orchestra, I guess, a high school. Hence I guess why we're doing this first. Um yeah, I liked some of the stuff that they did or talked about in this text. One of the things being how they talked about preparation before rehearsals. Like we all know we have to and it was emphasized with score studies. Obviously have to do that. We have to have a good lesson plan and arranging the space to make sure everything is good with student engagement and how an orchestra should be set up for preparation for concert cycles. Um, warm-up procedures and rehearsal procedures too is both really important. Just being able to maintain the flow of a lesson and a rehearsal and make it seamless, with making it a good balance between efficiency and musicality, because I know that's a big thing, trying to get a big rehearsal in while also trying to improve. um Also, as a conductor, I feel it's really important to, I don't know, how to communicate with such a large ensemble, even with that small amount of time, so that not only they can understand what to do in certain rehearsals, but also apply it to future lessons and rehearsals. Stuff looking people in the eyes and some other nonverbal communications and clarity in instructions. All of that makes to help a lesson be the best that it can be. Um, some other things is working on sight reading and improv. You as a conductor and a teacher, but you're a teacher first, could give these students this challenge to sight read a piece in the beginning that you're working on, or to sight read a piece that you feel could potentially help these students work on a more difficult piece later on, or sight read a piece that could help a current piece that these orchestra is working on. And improv is always good. I had an improv solo in high school for my senior concert, and preparing for it was very intellectually stimulating while also being very challenging. Um, and I feel I'm all the better musician because of it, especially for strings. Improvisation is very important because a lot of the wind and brass get it, but it's usually harder for strings. So being able to coach and push your kids to do this is really important. And also just like end of rehearsal stuff, like recapping and playing certain parts that like were difficult, as well as just like unwinding, is all really important to. It's like knowing how to, I guess, conduct your rehearsal, hence the title. So yeah, that is all for this one. Bye bye.